All right, one more time.
Hey, that's my adamant arrowhead on you. Normally it's for killing things, but in your case it makes it even easier for me to hunt you down, even in the dark. Now that I found you, here.
My senses sharpen.
Showed that good-for-nothing fury after all. I knew you'd handle that old crone, nephew. If she troubles you again, you just remind her who's in charge down there.
Might as well.
Are vying for your favor, are they not? So often they forget themselves. They force their blessings onto you, whilst I merely offer you a choice.
Something. Sweet. More trouble. That's what you get. Sure. Where now? Let's go, Doomstone.
So much letting of blood, so much of it your own.
I will keep fighting. The curse of chaos has been lifted. What is it now?
You're out well past your curfew, boy.
Got their attention. At least I'm picking up some coin. Almost.
You lived through all that.
There we are. That's one more.
You really think you can get out of here? Again, you make a mockery of me.
Well, that's better. Next up. I bet Charon's going to want all this. Got to keep pushing. Charon's shop. Here's the fee. Hello, Meg.
I heard what happened. You crossed the river.
That Hydra was a total bastard, though. Bastards. But you sound practically impressed with me there, Meg. I feel so flat.
You'll soon feel something else. I don't know how you did it, but it... I think not.
No, wait!
We're through.
I'll get you for that, Meg.
I'm up. Ha! Megra the Fury got you again. She is unstoppable, isn't she? One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she didn't even turn her head.
My condolences.
Back already. I know that Nyx has been abetting you. You wish to take advantage of her pity. I care not. Her power.
How can you... Nyx is the night itself. It can do as she pleases, isn't that correct, Father? You think I asked you to get involved in all this business?
You, boy, have already dragged this entire household, not to mention my fool relatives, into this mess which you've created, which you dare call business.
Pleasure doing business, then.
Prince, your father, I think he's pretty steamed right now about something, so maybe you could stay away from him, or I could tell him you're not here.
That's quite all right, Dusa. I'm not afraid of him, and neither should you be. You're the best help he's ever found.
Just do it.
Where obvious go. Nix, do you know anything about a softly spoken gentle being under the guise of chaos? They approached me recently and offered me a boon of sorts.
Primordial chaos. Indeed, I know them well. They must have taken interest in your quest. I would advise that you beware their offerings, though know that...
I understand, I think. Got anything good?
I'd ask you join me for a drink, lad, but I know you've a task ahead of you, and liquor dulls the senses. Fortunately so, under most circumstances except yours. Leave me to it, will you? And I'll have one for the both of us.
Some other time, Achilles. Just checking in on you, but I'll be on my way again. Good for Achilles. The mirror of night. Return my darkness to me. No way. Phew, felt that.
What's a good word? Let me give you a piece of advice, boyo. You run across a guy like me out there, you just give him a good stab right in the back without a second thought before he sends you crying back to Papa.
Keep that in mind, mate. I'm ready.
Hey, that can't possibly be the spear once wielded by the great Achilles there, can it? The shape is unmistakable. I mean, have you even the slightest just how many mortals got completely slaughtered by that thing?
I'll make every strike count. May I help you? Thank the gods. Crushed. Modified. Not yet. Lady Athena.
The one called Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Divine protection. Whose favor to choose?
I thought we were on better terms, cousin. I ask only for your cooperation, yet still you turn your back.
Forgive me, Athena. Next.
Conflict between the members of our family is inevitable, Zagreus.
Your wisdom guide me. So quiet. Nice and cool. More. What's for sale? Thank you, mate. Centaur strength. I'm back, Meg.
And here you are again.
I may be slow to learn, but at least I'm rather patient.
This talk about your patience is beginning to test mine. Enough.
Yes. Well, Father. All set. Feel cleaner already. That's enough Tartarus. The Bone Hydra awaits. Bloodless. Go.
As soon as I heard you were looking to see Ares, boss, I got here as fast as I could. He's never going to beat me, much less in all that armor.
Next island. Drakens.
Impressive death dealer, my kin. For by my estimation, you have slain at least 1,000 souls down there.
I'll pay for that.
The searing flame and ashes of the river Phlegethon mean nothing to the ferryman Charon, who travels all the waters of the underworld bearing the dead, the damned.
I do enjoy dead people. Care to provide me any insight as to just what sort of hideous monstrosity awaits me over on the next infernal island, Charon, mate? That bad, huh? Time for another voyage aboard the Barge of Death. Don't do that. I'm empty. Your lesson yet? Olympus, I accept this message. therapist, I accept this message. Not now. I can't. Not now.
Transgressions are not tolerated.
Stay dead.
Who's going to clean all this up?
Now to collect. Cheers, mate. You touch me, and I shall have your head. Do that. How many of these are there? I'm empty. I'm out. this down.
You are testing my patience.
Could use the extra coin. Closer. Champions of Elysium, I've returned. More bright swords? There, that's it. There he is. That's the stuff.
Neutrality was not an option here.
I understand you've made your choice, cousin. And I, in turn, now...
I hate to do this, Athena. Let's give her a show. Regenerating. Damn, he's recovered. Struck blows. I'm empty. Oh, that hurt. I can use this.
You know, one thing I'll say for Charon there, he doesn't talk too much.
Vitality. Made it this far. Good enough. I can still fight.
You thief. Why do I bother?
There. Back again.
For shame. He's back already, Cerberus. Just as I indicated.
I'm standing right here,
I'm sorry he disturbed your rest again, Cerberus. You've done a good job. The realm is well defended.
The sealed weapons by your chambers. Your father won't observe their absence, I don't think. They remind him of a time he stood together with his brothers and sisters. He wants nothing more to do with any of that. I think it's fitting you've inherited their power.
A power that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me up.
Oh, hello, Zagreus. I was just wondering if you had ever heard of any other court musicians who had lost the will to sing? Your father's asked me to explain myself, and honestly, it has been rather difficult.
If it's any consolation, mate, I'm certain every single undead court musician serving in the throne room of the God of the Dead has been through everything you're going through.
You must have vanquished Megara, my child. For she has been sulking in the lounge for quite some time.
I'd better talk to her. What's new? Go with the gemstones.
I swear you're right. That one is such an idiot. Oh, anyway, I'd best get back to work.
You take care too, Miss Meg. Thanks.
They get along at least. Who am I to question fate? Let's try this mirror stuff again. Maybe the other. Hit the limit. That's beyond my means. All right. Skelly? Skelly, how do you know all this stuff, by the way? I mean, no offense, but you're a skeleton who just stands around. Yet you have this wealth of knowledge of the...
Hey, I know people, pal. We'll just have to leave it at that. Now let's see you break some of these bones, huh?
If I must. Again. Skelly, what's this one here? Again. Now to fix up this spear. They'll fear me with this spear. Felt something.
You're not alone. You're not alone down there, okay? Here.
Artemis, guide my hand. Let me have it. Interesting.
You move in darkness, practically unseen, son of Hades. It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. The Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are...
More numbskulls?
Stop him, Richards, now!
Come on then. Useless. Cheers for the coin.
Fine, get out.
What's that? Ready, lads? Oh, that hurt. That's what you get.
You've come to know your Uncle Zeus by now, correct? Just want to let you know, good Zeus gets very busy on the regular.
One more chamber. I'm rich. Never. Charon's shop. Here's the fee. Nice to meet you. Hey, you must be one of Meg's sisters. Nice to finally meet you. My name is Agrius. Not murderer, definitely not. Look, I've done some things that maybe aren't great, but I am very, very sure I haven't murdered anyone. What is she? That's one way to prove I'm innocent. I'll just be a moment, Father. Go with that one. I'll just go on up. Change of scenery, at least. Come, wretches. Power of Olympus. Get me out of here. Charon must be nearby. Don't spend it all in one place, mate. The witch's circle. No, you don't. Don't mess with witches then, I guess.
Wow, you just barged into the witches' circle out in Asphodel and they just filled you full of all those stinging purple orbs and killed you, huh? You can't just show up expecting to join their club. You have to study witchcraft for years.
I'll get right on that.
Help me to understand something here, Orpheus. Why do I bother keeping such a worthless shadow of a court musician in my house? You prattle, see?
If I may be so bold, my lord, perhaps the merest sight of me still stirs in you a memory of my performances of yore. It gladdens me you used to like my songs.
I used to tolerate your insolence. We're finished here. You find your voice immediately. You have 100 years and not...
Poor Orpheus. Achilles, did you ever used to pray to the gods? Make offerings to them and such back when you were alive?
Prayed mostly to my mother, lad. I always had my doubts the gods were listening, that they could even hear. Though I suppose that if you make an offering, they might be so inclined, just for the moment anyway. They're helping much.
They're helping, definitely, sir. I like the sound of this one here, good contractor. Go make it happen. Nyx, sometimes I get the impression the Olympians look down on those of us born of the underworld. Is that my imagination?
The gods of Mount Olympus tend to think themselves above us, child. Or so your father often likes to say. He alone was relegated to this realm and grew resentful of his relatives on high.
I can't imagine him otherwise. Congratulations, wretched broker. What's in stock?
So, hi, Prince. So, is there anything I can get you? Or maybe tidy up some more? Or, I just thought,
Oh, a drink sometimes sounds wonderful, Dusa. Maybe tomorrow, assuming I'm not getting out of here by then?
What? I mean, it's no big deal. I mean...
Dusa? I can't do that yet. Feeling good.
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right...
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit. Aegis, protect me. Aegis, you are as old as time.
Care for a warm-up with that?
Grant me the aspect of Chiron.
You all right back there, pal? New arrows or something there, pal? No, keep hitting me.
Time to go.
You're not to speak of that accursed Mount Olympus in this household, do you hear me? Nor shall you invoke the names of its inhabitants.
At last I know the gods more than by name. My bow grows stronger. I can take it. Let's see.
It's yours to shape as you see fit, regardless of the fate's design. Together we may twist that path a bit, if you would like. Well then, why not?
Brimstones. You're dead. Perfect. May I help you?
Seeker. It pierced 3 Titans in one shot back in the war amongst our kind. Please do take care of it.
My boon from Master Chaos has evolved. You and me. Anyone else?
Nephew, I have somewhat of a favor I must ask. You tell your father, if you so happen to run into him again, that his brother Zeus forgives him and would like to reconnect and welcome him into the family again.
Don't come back. Something for the mirror. Shiny. The gods want me to choose.
Neutrality was not an option here.
Audacity runs in our family, Zagreus, but my advice to you is that you keep it carefully.
Forgive me, Uncle.
No, I don't have the heart to keep exacting vengeance on you.
I promise I am not playing favorites here. come in useful. Oh, hi there.
Oh, finally. I've been waiting for this.
You must be one of Megaros' lovely sisters. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Waiting for what, exactly?
So sick of, doing my regular job, uninterrupted, not having to clean up Meg's messes.
I get the feeling we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Anyway, I always wanted to kill a god. He'll...
She's powering up.
Got this.
We're not finished.
I get hurt.
I guess Selector wins this round.
Disgraceful.